When did you feel most betrayed by someone you trusted? I saved for 2 years to buy my boyfriend a gold necklace with a real diamond. I handed it to him at his birthday party in front of everyone. He read the letter I wrote him out loud to his friends. Then he started laughing. I'm gay. I grew up in a small town where everybody knows everybody, and most people either tolerate you or they don't. I'd heard the names before. I'd gotten the looks in the hallway, the comments under my posts. I knew my place in the social food chain, and I'd made peace with it. I wasn't miserable. I had a few close friends, a part-time job, and I kept my head down. That was my life. Quiet, manageable, safe. Then he walked into it. He was in that group. You know the type. Loud, popular, the guys who take up the whole hallway and laugh too hard at things that aren't funny. The kind of guys who performed being straight like it was a full-time job. He was right in the middle of all of them. Tall, good-looking, the kind of face that made you do a double take. I'd seen him around for years, and we'd never really spoken. He'd never been cruel to me directly, but he ran with people who were. So when he came up to me one afternoon in early July, I genuinely didn't know what was happening. He was calm. No smirking, no friends watching from a distance waiting to laugh. He just walked up and said he thought I was interesting and asked if I wanted to hang out. I remember standing there trying to find the punchline. There wasn't one. He gave me his number and walked away. I stared at my phone for 3 days before I texted him. Our first date was the 4th of July. He took me to the state fair in the next county over. Far enough that nobody from school would see us. I told myself that was fine. He said he wasn't ready to come out yet, that his family was complicated, that he just needed time. I understood that. I'd been there. So we walked around and ate corn dogs and played those rigged ring toss games, and I lost every single one, and he laughed at me in this warm way that made me not even care. At the end of the night, he kissed me on the Ferris wheel, and I remember looking out at all those tiny lights below us thinking this is real. I fell fast. I know that now. Looking back, I can see every place I was moving too quickly, feeling too much, ignoring things I shouldn't have. But when you've spent years feeling invisible and suddenly someone seems to see you, you don't pump the brakes, you just go. 3 months. We texted every single day. He wrote me actual handwritten letters and left them in my mailbox. I kept everyone in a shoebox under my bed. He'd send me songs at 2 in the morning with no explanation, just a link. I was always awake. We'd been physical, but never fully, because he said he wanted to wait, and I respected that. I thought it meant he was serious. I thought it meant I mattered. His birthday was in October. Big party at his house while his parents were out of town. When he invited me, I wasn't surprised. I was excited. It felt like a step towards something more open, more real. I'd been working part-time since I was 16, and I'd saved carefully because I didn't have anything specific to put money toward. Until him. I found this necklace. 18K gold chain, small diamond pendant, more money than I'd ever spent on anything. 2 years of paychecks. I didn't hesitate. I also wrote him a letter. Worked on it for days. Told him the summer had changed me. Told him the Ferris wheel was the moment I knew. Told him I'd never felt the way he made me feel. I folded it and tucked it inside the box with the necklace and walked into that party feeling something I hadn't felt in a long time. Hope. He saw me walk in and gave me this quick glance, almost annoyed, then went back to his friends. I figured he was just busy hosting. I waited an hour for a moment to find him alone. It never came. Every time I got close, he moved. So eventually I just walked up and handed him the box. He took it without looking at me. One of his friends said something and he smiled and opened it, held the necklace up. His friends made noises like they were impressed. Then he saw the envelope underneath. He opened the letter and started reading it out loud. His voice changed when he did it. He put on this exaggerated tone and his friends crowded in and started losing it. I stood there and my whole body went cold. I couldn't move. He kept reading. Every line I had meant, every word I'd chosen carefully. He read the whole thing. By the end he was crying, laughing, barely able to get the words out. Then he looked at me and said it was a dare. That his friends had bet him he couldn't get me to fall in love with him. Every text, every letter, every 2 in the morning song, all of it scripted. His friends had helped write the letters he sent me. They'd been reading our messages the whole time. He thanked me for the necklace, said it was really nice. Then he put it on and turned back to his friends. I've been in my room for days. I took the shoebox out and sat there staring at his letters, his handwriting, the things he said. I still can't throw them away. I keep hearing them laugh.